welcome to Tim's Basement. Back for another rendition of Fuck You Up Friday. This time is Fuck Tim Up Friday on a Wednesday. So we're gonna do a little warm up. We're gonna start. We're not really going to, Tim. You'll be fine.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. We're gonna start with warm up. We're gonna go 3 rounds, 10 kettlebell swings. Tim's got a short ceiling, so he's gonna go as high as he can without
normal height. I'm tall.
You're a giant, and you've created this awesome subfloor on top of the floor. So, thanks for interrupting. 10 kettlebell swings, a 10-second goblet squat hold, and then 30 burpees. 3 rounds. All right, 3 burpees, Tim. 3 burpees.
I wasn't listening for any of that. So you got
Did 10 of those.
10 of these guys.
Yeah. Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
This is actually a 10-foot ceiling. Tim is 7.5 feet tall. He is a giant in a land of giants. Oh, I hope you heard all of those cracks and pops.
This is been just eye-opening, working out without music. His body.
I can see the speaker right there.
We don't have music right now. Oh, it's gotta be 10 seconds.
That's gotta be 10 seconds. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. 10 of these?
Do you have extra bones? 10 of these?
They all touch.
You just have to do 3 actually. Nice. Two more rounds, Timmy. Woo!
This must be fun for you.
It's so fun. I'm not doing anything. I just get to stand here. Squat. Hold. Got it. Three burpees. Yeah. One more time. Whoo!
I used to do warm-ups. It's been a while.
The old 3 minutes on the spin bike at a leisurely pace.
Is that?
Is that good enough? Whew.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Did it, Tim. And rest.
And here we have Tim.
And here we have Tim mobilizing. So, you can do this on any sort of elevated surface. Let's go hips over knees, arms as straight as you can, and then hands are going to be on box, couch, coffee table, whatever you've got, stack of plates, stack of dinner plates, whatever you like. Thumbs are going to go up for a bit, so turn those shoulders, yes. And then from here, you can shift left to right, so dive into that right shoulder, dive into that left shoulder. You should feel that underneath the armpit in that lat area. And then you can dive back through the middle to open up that thoracic spine. Or in Tim's case, the Jurassic spine. Huh? Good? Nah? Tim's a dad too, so he likes that. We're going to spend about a minute, which we'll say Tim has done in 10 seconds, so he's going to stop now. Good. From there, he's just going to shoot his right leg forward. Yeah. And then he's going to go elbow to instep. He's okay. He's okay. Then he's going to reach that hand up to the ceiling and rotate through that spine. From here, he's going to put his hand back down outside of his foot. And he's going to push the straight legs and try to lift his front toes off the ground. Not bad. And then he's going to go back to elbow to instep. We'll just stay on this side, see if we can get a little bit deeper into it for 4 total reps. So try to get that elbow closer to the floor, try to rotate a little further, and try to get those legs a little straighter every time. It's called the world's greatest for a reason.
What's that reason?
I'm not sure. But probably a reason, right?
Yeah, probably because it's the greatest.
Probably. In the world? Not bad. Once Tim gets his 4th one, or if he did, he's going to switch to the other side. 4. I can't count that high.
Oh, so grindy.
So grindy. So good. All right, from here we're gonna go the frog of death. Ooh, sounds so good. So Tim's gonna go super wide knees. He's gonna get his feet in line with those knees. And then he's going to make sure he maintains his back arch as he shoots his hips back towards his heels.
Till pops, right?
Till pops. Yes, that's right. What pops? Wait,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Till it pops.
It pops. Okay. Tim's gonna shift forward and back till it pops. Probably get 12 of these. Should feel somewhat like your adductors or inner thighs are slightly
Popping. This is why I'm not allowed to coach anymore.
Sorry. Very nice. And then Tim can bring his knees closer together so he doesn't feel like dying. But he's going to stay hands and knees as he reaches his right hand through and underneath for a little reach through. Not to be mistaken. And you can fill in the blanks. And then he's going to reach up and try to rotate through that spine as much as he can. That's pretty good. And then back down for 3 or 4 more on that side. Your goal is always just to open up a little bit more range of motion as you do these.
Should do this more often.
Should do this more often.
Oh, not so much on this side.
No.
It's a little tighter.
A little tighter.
Great.
Very good. Look at that. So much better. All right, we're going to do a quick little activation. We've got a lot of barbell, or in our case, we're going to do kettlebell movements today. So as much stability as we can gain in through that core, the better. Something like that. So, yeah, that's believable. Tim's going to start in a high plank, so just the top of the push-up. In that position, he's going to pull his belly button to his spine, squeeze his glutes, get into a nice tall hollow, and he's just going to alternate his heels off the ground. Lift a heel. I guess a whole foot.
I was really confused.
Got me, Tim. You got me. All right,
You
fine.
must be very literal.
Tim wins this round. So we're going to spend about 20 seconds trying to move only our leg, right? Torso doesn't move at all. We stay as stable as we can as we move around.
What if we shake?
Shaking is fine. It's good. It's artistic.
Yes, like ballet.
Yes. Now we're going to drop onto our right elbow forearm area, and then we're going to stack our feet into a side plank.
Gotcha.
So in that side plank, often overlooked, we're going to squeeze our butt. So we're going to get our hip extended. Then we're going to tap our hip on the ground, and then come back up. We're just going to do 7 of those. So hip tap into that nice neutral position for 7 reps. Once you've done 7, the most logical next step would be to do the other side. So butt squeeze forward, tap that hip, and then straight back up to that nice neutral position, getting those obliques woken up. So woke, Tim. So woke. And then finally, we're just going to go for 10 marching glute bridges. So we've got those anterior tissues, both sides. Now we're going to go for the back. So both the hamstrings and the glutes. Tim's going to go a nice long neck here. He's just going to drive that hip up, just like he is. Straight line from shoulder to knee. And then alternating knees to the chest. Get those hip flexors going. Get that glute activated. 10 reps there, trying not to let that hip move. We're just going to keep it nice and square. Nice. How do you feel, Tim?
Mobile.
Mobile. All right, guys, we got a little mashup today. So 3 mini workouts, we'll call them. First one is Isabel, so 30 snatches for time. We have a non-barbell version, of course. But we're going to talk about the barbell version. So this Isabel workout is all about efficiency in cycling and your ability to keep generating power as things sort of unravel. So Tim's going to show us very nice. Couple things to focus on here. One is no matter what, when you set up on your first rep, every rep after that should look exactly the same, assuming you do it right the first time. That's a safe one. So Tim's going to get into a setup position. It's going to be mid-shin with that bar. Chest is going to be up and through the shoulders. Low back's going to be locked in. From here, that push away from the floor, staying over the bar, hips come to the bar, and then a big vertical jump as that bar shoots off the hip. You hear that rattle? It's a beautiful thing. Catches. Now, on the way down, you notice Tim led with his elbows. That's going to allow you to keep the bar nice and close. Okay, from there, you can brush contact the legs, get back to that mid-shin position, and then go up. Tim's going to show us 3 in a row, hopefully without putting any holes in his wall. Oh, you're fine, I think. It's really hard to tell from here. Good. All right, on the clean and jerk. We've got Grace. Okay, so 30 clean and jerks for time. We're going to add in a squat because Grace isn't hard enough. So a lot of ways we can do this. We can do like a traditional squat, clean, and jerk. We could turn it into a little squat, clean thruster or a cluster, or some iteration of that. So Tim's going to show us all the possible options. First one will just be a nice squat, clean, and then reset for the jerk. So hands are closer, still patient getting that power position, hits that full squat, stands up, and then he's got a little push jerk, standing up, showing control. Cycling those reps. You can stop at the shoulder, you could skip the shoulder, just brush the legs. Any way to get back down to the floor is fine. Singles probably makes sense here if you have that option. Your next one will be a squat, clean thruster. So Tim's going to catch that squat and up straight overhead. The next version, and probably the most efficient, will be a squat or a cluster jerk. You know what that is, Tim? There wasn't a second. It was a legitimate question. Yeah! What? Damn it. Should have had
It's a barber family reunion.
Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, you zinged me there. All right, very good. That's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. How do you feel?
Great.
Great. You do 30 more of those?
Nope.
No. Good. All right, our last part is a 5-minute AMRAP. It's either 5 chest to bars in 1 wall walk or 5 bent over rows and 1 wall walk. We're going to save that for the workout so we don't have to move everything at this moment. But a couple of things I need you to think about. One is staying tight. We do not want a banana shape. Show us a banana shape as we're going overhead. Okay, we want to stay hollow as we walk up that wall and get our chest to the wall. Okay, that's your end range of motion. Of course, stop if you feel like going completely vertical is too far for you. If we've got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, we're going to go snatches with that dumbbell or kettlebell. So Tim's going to show us what that looks like. It's going to be a nice hip hinge, a quick pull and punch. So if you've got your kettlebell, you're going to think swing and then a pull back and a punch up. That's going to stop that smashing on the back of your wrist. Okay, that quick punch into the sky should stop it. Keep somewhat of a loose grip so that it can rotate around and it's not tipping over and back. On the clean and jerks, we're going to go a squat, probably a cluster again with our dumbbells. So this time a single arm. One of the things you want to focus on is staying very square, right? Not rotating or allowing that weight to twist your upper body relative to your lower body. Tim's going to show us what that looks like. Quick pull under into that squat with a punch, little transition, up and under. Good. Okay. The limited equipment version of the third piece is a bent over row. So we can go 5 bent over rows with our barbell if you want. So a nice flat back. Tim's got his body parallel to the floor, which is exactly what we're looking for. Shoulder blades are coming together in the back. So good, Tim. If we're going single dumbbell or single kettlebell, we're just going to do 5 reps each arm. Same idea. Nice and parallel to the floor. Think about that shoulder coming across the back, driving that elbow up to the ceiling. So good, Tim.
5 reps.
Tim, you want to do a workout, Tim? No. Tim doesn't want to do it, but he's going to. And we're going to play the theme from Phantom of the Opera while he does. Not sure why. It's terrifying. All right, back with a specific warm-up. Okay, specific warm-up time. Gonna be super fun. Actually, it's super simple. We're gonna do 5 touch and go snatches, or we'll go 6 alternating snatches. You're gonna go right into 6 alternating clean and jerks, your version of that, okay? Or 6 with the barbell. And then just 5 bent over rows and 1 wall walk. Tim's gonna skip that part for now. Off you go, Timmy. You did it. That's 1 and 2.
I should switch hands.
Hey!
catches his breath. It's probably not the day to PR your Isabel time. Okay, we've got 3 workouts. While you will have quite a bit of rest, likely, at least some rest, think about pulling back a little bit. So maybe 85% effort that you would normally give into Isabel, which is meant to be short and very, very intense. Okay, so pull back a little bit. Singles is fine, assuming that you like that style and you want and are capable of setting up quickly. Otherwise, smallest sets of touch and go will keep you moving as long as you keep that rest structured. Okay, same idea on squat brace. Singles probably make more sense just because of the exhausting nature of that full squat and clean. If you've got a dumbbell, definitely try to do bigger sets with your structured rest. The 5-minute AMRAP, you just gotta keep moving. Okay, Tim? Tim's ready. He's gonna go, and so are you. 10 seconds. Are you ready?
I don't know what you're going to do.
I'm going to start this 10-second timer.
I can't see on the glass.
Poke in the air. Classic. Okay, guys. Tim's going to start his music.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to go so we don't have to listen to his knees crack. 10 seconds. Now look back. Make a tiger sound. Oh no, a dragon? Is it a dragon? Dragon. Okay, bring your knee off the wall a little bit. There you go. Now bring that other foot forward.
Yeah, it's just.
Bring the knee a bit further off the wall. Good. Foot further forward. Now get up tall.
I can't.
So Tim's doing a modified version of the couch stretch. So in an ideal world, you would have your shin right against the wall, and then you would have your torso vertical. So your butt would be on your heel, torso vertical. Ideally, if we need to make this a little easier, Tim's just going to bring that knee further off the wall. So it's going to take a little bit of pressure off the hip, and then he should be able to get up
I could do this.
tall.
I could just kneel on the ground too.
Okay, well, it's not stretching anymore, but it's sort of the version that we're looking for. Get it as close to the wall as you can without, you know.
And do more mobility than I usually do.
Well, that's probably good advice.
Yeah.
Probably good advice. So you're going to spend about 2 minutes on each leg in this position. Tim is already 1:30 in. He's just relaxing after that super fun workout. How was that workout, Tim?
That was good.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, sweaty.
Yeah. It's a good little workout space. I like it.
Come back anytime.
Anytime. Anytime. Anytime.
In fact, this is the only time I use it.
Well,
So it
that's
helps.
fair. Come back anytime, more frequently, please.
Yeah.
All right, on our 2 minutes, we're just going to switch sides and see if you notice the difference right to left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both hurt
They're
equally.
both hurt equally.
It's like being in the religion.
That's right. The old Curry Barracks.
Well, the last time we did a little one-on-one like this was in the old crate.
Oh, yeah.
A little snow day.
What,
Nobody else showed up except
8,
Tim.
9 years ago?
At least.
A long time.
Jesus Christ.
Tim.
It hurts my knee mostly.
Ah, yes. There you go.
It's okay, none of them are as old as me, so it's alright.
That's right.
You young bucks will be just fine.
Just fine. Okay. That's really quite sad.
Well, that's done. On to the next one.
All right, so we could do a version of what we did in the warm-up, but this time we'll probably go into a little more of a child's pose. So Tim's going to go this way so we can see him. And instead of being like over top of his knees, he's actually going to sit his hips back. So we'll get a little quad stretch potentially, probably Tim will, some of you won't. And then he's going to reach his hands forward and just kind of fold. So this should get a little bit in the quads, should decompress the low back a little bit, and potentially get a little bit of upper body stretch.
It's a good full body stretch.
Good full body. Tim's stretching everywhere. Ripping. Ripping. So each breath, you just try to sink a little, try to just get a little smaller. You know, get a little tighter, a little more compact. Get your hips closer to your heels and your belly closer to your legs, your chest closer to the floor. What other things that can I make up right now? Just got to spend some time breathing, restoring the length in those muscles. And that's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us at Tim's house. Always fun. Bye, Tim.
See you next time, guys.